Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Just Saints Discord. I'm getting a shot. How's your guys' week been?
The last part cut off.
Twitch is censoring us again.
Oh no. Did it cut off at I'm getting a shot collar?
It said the shock and then left off the last bit for the first time.
Oh goddamn. Alright. Well, anyhow, yeah, I'm looking into app-controlled shot collars so Rimshee can shock me from states away. Because I've been a bad boy. I've been misbehaving. And, yeah. It's really all we can do.
Be honest, it could potentially be useful.
It'd be hilarious, if that's what you mean.
It'd just be like, it's like, oh, I know a really funny soundboard thing. I could zap.
Just don't put it around your balls.
Can't stop me. What are you gonna do? Shock me for it?
Yeah, and it's not going to be pleasant for you.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Still have to pull up some stuff.
Not going to talk much about that situation. Long story short, to no one's surprise, Hassan is a rampaging piece of shit. And he will not get banned by Twitch because the owner of Twitch is also a rampaging piece of shit that sucks Hassan's dick.
Dude, they're banning people for mentioning it on Twitch.
Of course they are. Gotta protect the golden boy.
There's an F word I think applies to him.
Oh, the owner of Twitch is definitely a certain F word. Especially for Hassan.
Dan Clancy? He's a gooner.
Yep.
He wished
Hassan,
he made the entire company wish Hassan a happy birthday.
Yeah. Well, and Dan Clancy, on more than one occasion, when showing people like new Twitch app updates, has used his own account, and it showed like everybody that he's following in. It's just a bunch of titty streamers.
Yep.
Yeah. Dan Clancy is a creep. You know, weirdo.
Yeah, that's it. Just a rampaging piece of shit all around.
And has no principles. Yeah.
Piece of shit is right.
Yeah, you remember that funny time where Twitch banned IP addresses in all of Israel? That was fun.
Yeah.
And didn't do anything about it until they got called out.
Oh, hold on. I'll be fair with this, because you know me, I'm all about the fairness. They banned anybody from creating new accounts.
Still, that's not suspicious at all.
No, it's not. But we got to be honest. The truth is still wrong. So it's good to just.
Okay, let's be honest. The most charitable interpretation the most charitable interpretation of this. That includes Hassan's explanation being the correct one, that it's not a shock collar. Let's make that assumption for a second. He still got mad at his dog for trying to step off of its little 2x3 square while he was streaming.
Yep.
For trying to what?
Step off of its 2x3 square while he was streaming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it's not a pet; it's a prop.
Yeah, like seriously, if my office was my backdrop and my dog came in, cool, whatever. She'd get pets. She'd get some love.
Dog spotted.
She'd probably leave. She's free to come and go. And if there was a reason why she wouldn't be free to come and go, there'd be a gate preventing her from coming in. Because not being allowed to come in would be the only reason.
Yeah. And then if Doggo starts getting into stuff, be like, hey, no Doggo. Then Doggo stop. And that's it.
Exactly. Like, oh shit! Why are you eating that? Versus, why are you getting up and moving every 5 minutes, dog? What the hell?
Why?
You're supposed to sit perfectly still for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Why aren't you in frame, doggy?
Yeah.
The fact that it seems like the dog's default kind of reaction to his voice when he raises it is fear. All that says to me is that Hassan is someone who desperately needs the unholy fuck beaten out of him.
Well, he's from Turkey. You know how they treat dogs.
Gotta keep the stereotypes alive.
That's a...
Racist.
That was me. That's my bad. Sorry, everybody.
I'm problematic.
No. I'm gonna.
I think I covered my bases.
I'm gonna use their James. I'm gonna use their own bullshit logic against them. You can't be racist against Hassan. He has too much power and privilege.
Yeah. Nope, not playing that. Never mind. Let's go.
Jables trying to get us canceled again.
Jables always tries to get us canceled. That's why we need to put him in a shock collar.
Hassan not only comes from extreme wealth. Hassan not only comes from extreme wealth, he has extreme wealth. Yeah. Yeah, see?
That's because he's got the CEO of Twitch sucking his shaft.
Well, but as JL said,
or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe Hassan is sucking his shaft.
No, be wealthy regardless. He comes from extreme wealth.
I said he's a fucking nepo baby from the start. He's had everything handed to him his entire fucking life.
Yeah. His mom.
Jesus fucking Christ! What is up?
His mom came from money too, and she would. His mom had money too. Like she came from a family with a bunch of money, enough so that she was just proud while she was finding herself in her 20s.
Yeah. Hassan is the textbook definition of champagne socialist.
Champagne is too cheap. What's the more expensive version?
Yeah.
Because that's what he is. That's the kind of socialist he is.
No. Champagne is the most expensive version. It's true champagne from the Champagne region in France.
Yeah, that shit ain't cheap.
It's not the sparkling white wine. Thank you, Wayne's World, for teaching me stuff. Yeah.
It was that
Anyway.
region that developed the process to make champagne in the first place, so it has all those nice little bubbles in it when it ferments instead of losing them all.
He's a Champagne Avenue Foch champagne socialist. That is the most expensive champagne in the world, apparently.
Cool. Yeah.
Fucking retard.
Yeah, we don't like Hassan. We'll probably get kicked off of Twitch if
Fagé
Twitch
yogurt
ever finds
is very
out
tasty.
about us talking shit about their golden boy.
No one's watching this.
I didn't say if anyone started
I don't care.
watching. I said if Twitch found out. There is a little
Hassan
bit of a
wouldn't even
difference
watch us. He'd just leave his fucking chair to do it like he normally does.
We would be so lucky. I'll piss off Hassan's chat for like an hour.
I mean, to be fair, his chair is a better reactor.
However long he
most
leaves
of
his
the
chair
time.
for.
I feel like the chair has more insight.
Yeah, like that time. Like that time he was watching a video about starving Palestinians while he was eating a big old plate of dinner. That's
Like,
Yeah,
the jokes
you
write
really care,
themselves.
dude.
The jokes write themselves.
What am I not supposed to? Yeah, and then he'd probably respond to that with, "What am I not supposed to eat or something?" I'm like, "You can eat."
No.
it's just
No, his
tasteless."
classic response of, "What am I supposed to do? Die?"
God, yes.
Yeah. Maybe save that. Maybe save that for after you've eaten, because even if you didn't eat during it, if you waited to eat till after, and you're like, "Okay, I'm pretty hungry now," that looks bad. That's something I would do as a bit. But here's also the difference between me and Hassan. Everybody would know I was doing a bit.
Well, the
Not
other
that I was
difference
just being
is that
dismissive and shitty.
the other difference is that you have self-awareness. Hassan is literally too stupid to realize that
Yeah.
he looks as bad as he does.
Yeah. I wouldn't say
Well, he's
too
afraid
stupid,
of losing
too
the audience that he
insulated.
has, so that's why he doesn't.
Yeah, that's the other. He is entirely captured by his own audience.
Yeah, like remember that time?
Same thing with people like Candace Owens.
Remember that?
She's entirely captured by her audience. She will
Yeah.
not stop the
Yeah.
shoes are responsible for everything because she would lose her audience.
Remember that time when he was just like out IRL at a protest or whatever, which doesn't happen often, but there was that one girl that was like, "Hassan, you need to stop drinking Coca-Cola on streams. It's part of the ban of things that we can't support. Put it in a glass or something. Pretend you're not drinking it."
That was so fucking funny. It's like, if you're going to be a hypocrite, at least try and hide it.
Yeah.
I understand you
It's
need
like-
it for your blood sugar.
That's the
yeah,
most hilarious
but please
part to me,
don't
though. It's
show
just like,
us this.
she's like, she didn't even tell him to stop it outright. It's like, you know,
Well,
it's like, don't stop
she did
being a
tell him to-
hypocrite. It's like, at least pretend you're not one. Okay? It's like, fuck.
She kept asking him to stop, and then he was being dismissive, and then that's when she was at least just like pretend, put it in a glass or something. I don't know, pour it into a Pepsi can. And
Fun fact, that's what I do at work in the mornings. I will put my energy drink, that the name of which I shall not mention, just because we're not sponsored by them. Fuck you.
cocaine,
It's
cocaine. It's that energy drink, isn't it? There is an energy drink called
no,
cocaine.
but I will
wanna be
pour it
very clear
into
with
an
everybody on
empty
that.
water bottle. And
It's
then I've got
apparently
this.
spicy.
Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab it.
No, like if it was me, like this, I would never be in that position because I have principles. But like, if I ever was in that position, it's like, oh, you need to stop drinking Coke on stream. You know, like blah 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 blah. It's like my very next stream, I would start drinking Fanta instead.
But yeah, what I do is I'll put I save an empty
Nice.
water bottle from
Classy.
the previous
I dig
day.
it.
I
Nobody
will
knows
put
about-
I'll put my inner drink in here and then
I know what
slide
you're
it
talking
into
about.
this thing. If I'm on a
Jables
job
is like,
site-
oh yeah, that's sneaky.
If I'm on a job site
Oh,
that
fair.
doesn't allow anything but water, this allows me to sneak in with my morning energy drink, so I'm not having to chug it and ending up with the shakes.
Job sites that only allow water sounds insane to me. I can understand like a no open container policy, like it has to be in bottles or something. Something that you can cap, put a lid on.
Well, it's usually the result of being at the finishes stage of a job, and people are spilling shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's you. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's why
some
you
companies
should
will do it just
only have
based
capped
off.
stuff.
Some companies will just do it, but most of the time it's, oh yeah, well, we're at the finishes phase. We've got paint on walls, we've got countertops, we've got tile, we've got carpet, and we don't want to have to pay for the fucking cleaning when you spill your Modelo on the carpet again. So
Yeah.
Or your Powerade.
Yeah, I get that.
Or whatever it is. So no water, nothing other than water inside the building. No food, no water. And I mean, it's partially for cleaning. It's partially to prevent mold. It's partially because they don't want rodents getting in and eating food, the crumbs that people have dropped. And like, I get it. Especially on the food. I absolutely fully understand the food. But there's a huge difference between fucking food and a sealable container. Like, if I were walking in with this, sure, I get it. This is a can. It can't be resealed. Sure, no problem. But
yeah.
I'm a fucking adult. I can put a cap back on a bottle.
Yep, exactly. But you also have to think people are stupid. That rule's not there for you. That's
No,
for
it's not there
fucking
for me.
idiots.
It's just
Like-
Semperai, fuck everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because at my old job, there was like the little room I worked in. I had a little trash can in there. And then there was another room that had like a very large trash can for like days that we were making a lot of trash, whatnot. And then the other side of that middle room was like the QC office. They have their own little trash cans. So the bigger trash can didn't get used that much, but it was just kind of there to just like, I don't know, some plastic parts broke or something. You can just kind of toss it in there and let it fill up over time. There were people that would eat lunch in there overnight, and they'd put like banana peels and stuff like that. And it's like, it's a trash that if we're not doing anything that creates a high amount of trash, we're not really using it. So we let everything in there build up for like over a month because it's just plastic parts. It's not going to smell or anything. People putting banana peels, wrappers for stuff, soda cans, all that shit. Like cup noodles, cups. Like I had to put a sign on the can, be like no food. And then they mostly stopped. I'd see a soda can in there every once in a while. I care less about that because that'll just dry up and not really create smells.
It could create some minor mold, but that's about it.
Mhm. But yeah, it's like you see that this doesn't fill up. You guys are seeing this, right? Like your banana peel is still in there 2 days later. You understand that you added another banana peel and that other banana peel is still there. This doesn't fill up and get empty every day. But no, I had to put up a sign.
I am very mature.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
if you're gonna be one of those job sites where it's no food or drink in the building, you have to provide an area, for lunch and consumption of food in general.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Any job site I've been on like that, people
Yeah.
have always been like, "Fuck that! I'm going to my vehicle if it's close enough." Because at that point, it's like, why the hell do I care what you have to say? I don't want to be around you if you're going to be this much of a pain in the butt. But it's fine. It's ultimately fine because either no one is
Yeah.
no one's gonna actually pay attention to it, in which case everyone's gonna be in a lot more trouble. Or people are gonna listen and just not care. I mean, case in point, I will sneak on my energy drink in the morning because I don't want to chug it in the morning and then have the jitters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally get it. When I like 99% cut out caffeine, I'd get like a Dr. Pepper at lunch. Just like a 12-ounce can of Dr. Pepper. But since I wasn't having any caffeine, that caffeine really affected me. And I don't know, that 12-ounce can would last me like 2 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
And I'd feel pretty energized.
Well, I get the
Yeah, just
16-ounce cans.
By the way,
Go ahead.
oh, nothing. I just thought of a really funny idea for something that we're going to talk about.
Oh, really?
But yeah, these 16-ounce cans, which is effectively what the energy drink I drink comes in, they fit
Your mom has
perfectly into a
16-ounce cans.
16.9-ounce water bottle. I mean, it's almost like it's less fluid than belongs in the water bottle. I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, you want to talk about weapons?
Yeah, we can talk about it briefly. So me, Jables, and Dina watched Weapons on Friday night.
Yeah.
It's a new film by Zach Kreger, who was originally
Zach
a
Kreger, formerly of
participant,
Whitest Kid.
yeah.
Whitest Kid You Know. Still is a participant in that. Just this is something that he decided to write and direct. He made his directing debut. His first movie was Barbarian. That's
Why
a
are you
lie.
calling
His
our
first
son a
movie
cracker?
was Miss March.
His first horror film. was Barbarian.
Was Barbarian. Yeah.
Which, you know,
I thought it was fun. It was a good. I think as far as like a lot of like your average horror movies, I thought it was better than most that come out, and I really enjoyed it.
yeah.
Got a little
My
weird
opinion on it's
near the end,
a
but,
little
yeah.
soured over time. It's like I think that it started out great, but like once like basically the monster in the movie was revealed, I feel like it kind of rapidly fell apart after that.
Which movie?
Barbarian.
Hmm.
I was way more invested at the start of that movie than I was after the monster reveal.
Yeah, and I get it.
Yeah, that sort of thing happens sometimes.
Well, after the monster reveal, it was very like Wrong Turn, Hills Have Eyes sort of thing, you know?
Yeah. That and the pacing just.
Yeah,
Pacing was not great after that point.
that's fair. I had a good time. I didn't mind the
But
pacing that much, but I did. I know what you're talking about.
Weapons, however, I feel is a much better movie.
Yeah.
I still gotta see it.
And it's been a long
You do.
time. Yeah, you really do. It's been a long time since I've watched a horror film where I've been as on edge, like from the very start to the climax the entire time.
Yeah, and like, and it was weird because I was anxious when nothing was happening. There was no reason for me to be anxious based on everything going on. It made me anxious.
And a lot of
Just
that's
the
due
way,
to the
pretty much just the way it was shot.
Yeah, a lot of it's due to the cinematography. The cinematography is excellent in this movie.
Yeah. Hold on. So, yeah, and I would love to talk more about it. However, the more we say about it, it's gonna get super spoilery.
Yeah, this
What's the issue with talk about movies in general?
well, this is a movie that really works best.
Well, this one's
the
kind of
less
like
you
a
know about it going
it's-
in.
yeah, because it's kind of a mystery thriller. It's less horror, more mystery thriller in until the part.
I mean, like even before, like sort of like the reveal of we're kind of up against in the movie comes around. Like there were still a few multiple points where I'm just audibly just like, no, 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 don't like this, no.
Yeah. I so the thing that was making me sort of giggle is I think I can do some of the movie just with sound bites. Just like,
They'll cut it out. I never regret anything I've ever said.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You're busted, buddy. I'm a cat.
You employ the principle of God.
that's the movie. I should have played objection hearsay earlier, but yeah. There's your spoiler-free review. There's sound bites that aren't from the movie.
But yeah, best horror movie I've seen in years.
Yeah. Hold on. What was that sigh about, sir? Real quick. Did I do too much?
No, I don't think anybody that doesn't have any context whatsoever is going to understand anything.
My favorite one is the "You're busted, buddy. I'm a cop." That's So, yeah, no, it's great. It's a very original thing as well. Cinematography is awesome.
It's well cast. The whole cast gives excellent performances, especially Josh Brolin.
I think some of the cast had there were a couple weird moments. And I don't know. Maybe they were being weird for the sake of being weird. Maybe it was part of that whole, this movie gives you anxiety throughout the entire fucking thing. Maybe it was part of that. Maybe their acting was a little off. I don't know which one it is. So
I kind of tuned you guys out a little bit because I don't want to know more going into it.
Well, we haven't really said anything.
Well, once Jables started doing stuff with sound bites, that's when I tuned you guys out.
Oh. No, you would have gathered nothing from those. That was more because I thought Sir would find it funny. Yeah. I do have to say, there's one shot that is my favorite. I'm not going to say when it is. It's the one with the door. Sir knows what I'm talking about it because we talked about it after the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome.
The movie actually gets quite
terrifying.
a bit out of. The movie actually gets quite a bit out of doors.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of shots of doors, but there's one in particular that Sir knows what I'm talking about that made it so much scarier. Yeah. Rimshee.
Yep, I am.
If you want to set aside a time, I'm willing to watch the movie again.
Yeah, we also need to watch The Thing with him because he still hasn't seen it.
Ooh, double feature night. It's spooky season. Double feature.
But yeah, I am fully on board for whatever Zach Craigler wants to do next. Because I was thoroughly impressed by Weapons.
I was a little spoiled.
I will set aside some time to watch it with you at some point, Jables. I will be back. Something's coming up.
Yeah, I was a little spoiled because he still is friends with all the whitest kids you know guys, and they stream on Twitch every once in a while. You know, just something fun for them all to do together. Well, it started because they were raising money for an animated movie that's coming out eventually. It just got accepted to a bunch of film festivals, so we'll see where it goes from there. And I think just landed a distributor for it, so that's coming out. But like while he was writing, they would all like vaguely talk about it and stuff, and so like I got a little extra hyped for it. I wouldn't say I got spoiled. I wasn't spoiled at all. I had no idea what the movie was about. Didn't even watch a trailer. All I knew is what little things that they sort of mentioned about it.
Yeah. Thing about animation, like you were talking about, is that it does take a long time, especially if you don't have like the dedicated backing of a big studio. Like,
Yeah, they're well. That's why they started. That's why they started streaming on Twitch, was to crowdfund it.
like a series that I've been watching and been a fan of recently, The Amazing Digital Circus. It's
Mm-hmm.
episode 7's release date was announced. It's not going to be until December. And then episode 8 is going to be March of next year, which means that the series won't be over until sometime late next year.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you see the creators of Stranger Things? Um. Uh. Yeah, let me see if I can find an article on this. Anyways, no, whatever. I'll just paraphrase it. So the creators of Stranger Things, they were defending like the long gaps in between the seasons, and I'm like, I don't know. It's like usually with shows, you do a season, and then the next year you do another season, and the next year you do another season. I just like to have a little bit more time in between that, and a lot of people's responses to that is movies. You want to make movies? Make fucking movies. You can have gaps. I don't, and I agree. I don't like the long gaps between seasons for shows, because you've become a part of my routine when you're doing a show. You're now my routine while it's airing, or even if it's binged, an episode or two a week. If it's released in that binge format, this is my routine now. And then there's an off season. That's fine. I'll take a break, do something else.
Also, the fact that
But when
like
you keep extending it, and it's left open ended, just
with the other thing with Stranger Things is that like the fact it's like you start with like child actors. It's like we're supposed to be following them like through growing up, and it's like all these people are adults now. Although Millie Bobby Brown has looked like she's strangely 40 for like the last 10 years.
a bald head will do that to a woman.
Now, even with hair, it don't help. It's just like,
Yeah,
they got people like Timothy
they just
Chalamet that
legit
have the
said they
opposite
don't-
problem.
Yeah, she's gonna hit like 32, and then she's gonna look the proper age at that point.
Yeah,
what's gonna
something like that. It's weird.
She's gonna grow into her age.
I mean, I guess it does kind of help, like with something like Stranger Things, where like a lot of weird shit's going on. The fact that she looks off. There's something kind of off-putting about how she looks. But yeah, it's my understanding that this newest season 5, has cost Netflix like $250 million to produce. I'm like, Jesus, that's a lot of money.
Oh, by the way, I'm just looking up Millie Bobby Brown now. She's 21 now. She looks 30.
I know, it's like she just looks weirdly older.
Well, she looks like a good 30. You know, I'm not. That's fine.
But I said she's looked like
She looks good.
weirdly older for
I'm not
like the
saying
last
she looks
10
bad or
years.
anything. I'm just. Yeah, I'm saying when she was 18, she was buying her friends alcohol. She's got that face.
Yeah.
That's always a fun chick to hang out with. Trust me. That's.
Personal anecdotes from Jables.
Yeah. I was a bad kid. I was a real bad kid.
Nah, man, you're a criminal
I
mastermind.
broke the laws and stuffs. Oh yeah.
But we can't do
That's right, I
that
forgot I put
bit
that in
because
the topic.
Rimshee's not here.
I forgot what sparked me to say that whole line of thinking that I had.
Dina telling us about a certain incident that happened at her work that we will not repeat
Oh,
here.
keys. Got it.
But yeah, Rimshee, did you know that Jables is a criminal mastermind?
Yeah.
Define criminal.
That
Well,
would-
no. Define mastermind.
That everything I came up with was legitimately straight off the top of my head.
Yeah, just like stream of consciousness the other night. He's just like coming up with like super villain shit. And it's like
the perfect plot to get the keys to the city, literally and figuratively.
it's just like, okay.
So,
Because my initial comment was just like, it sounds like you put a lot of thought into this. He's like, no, I just came up with that. I'm like, okay, you're kind of scary.
yeah. All right. So there's a Walmart near me that they have a little kiosk like a Coinstar, but you turn in old phones for money. So, here's what you do. You steal a bunch of old phones from people, set them in the kiosk, get some money, keys, take their keys, because there's also a kiosk, much like a Coinstar, where you can just duplicate keys. There's nobody there checking. You can just make keys for anything. So you just steal somebody's keys, make a duplicate real quick, take 20 minutes. Give them their keys back. Now you can break into their house and use the money from all the cell phones that you stole in order to make the key. Take the key, break into their house, steal their shit. Now you got more money. You're good. Now, what I actually came up with, much more sinister. A lot more buildings were accessible, but can't talk about that right now. But that's just baseline.
Yeah, it started to get into a bunch of things like insurance fraud.
Government buildings, insurance fraud. I mean,
Like, it went from like copying keys and dumping phones to like, as I said, spiraling into like a supervillain plot. And it's like, what the fuck?
yeah. And that was on the spot while drinking. Hopefully I'll get to that point again. Did the rapture happen? It feels weird that not even Vampire's here.
I mean, it was supposedly going to happen at some point. Was it like last week?
Who knows?
Or
Who
was it the week
cares?
before?
When isn't it happening?
Okay. So I have a conspiracy theory that's similar to Hollywood hires black actors to play certain roles so that they can blame it on racism.
That's not a conspiracy theory.
I have a conspiracy theory because in the Bible, that's a conspiracy fact. I understand that. Anyways, I also think that because in the Bible it says no man shall know the time or day that the rapture will happen, that's why people keep predicting it. Because they don't want it to happen. They're predicting it so it doesn't happen. Because if they predict it and it does happen, that goes against the Bible, proves God wrong. Can't happen. So if you just predict it every day, it's never going to happen.
So you're saying that in the grand Abrahamic faith construct that God has unintentionally soft-locked himself from the fucking apocalypse?
Isn't that...
Yeah.
that would be ideal. But here's the thing. Technically speaking, all God has to do is be off of that prediction by a second.
No. Because also when those were written, they didn't really use time. They'd be like, hey, when the sun's here, that's the time.
Yeah, that... Okay,
like,
then he only has to be off by a day. So as long as you just predict every single day, you're good.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point I'm making. You predict every single day, never happens. And you know, with how many people are in the world and how many people want to get big by getting the prediction, somebody's predicting it every day. It was supposed to happen 200 years ago, but there's been people trying to predict it for the last 200 years every fucking day.
I mean, like, it goes back even further than that. I'm pretty sure there were assholes.
You're not going to prove me wrong, you fuckers.
I'm pretty sure there were assholes that were like doing like end of days, you know, like the rapture is coming shit with like in the first decade of Jesus's passing.
Didn't get really big until like 30 or 40 years after he passed. But you're right.
Yeah, like it's been consistent for a while now.
Yeah. Yeah. God put a little bit much of a dash of I want to be right in a lot of people's makeup, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah.
Then there's schizophrenics.
Yeah, if people are constantly predicting it,
Jesus.
even if it's just a guy that's like, I'm like 99% sure it's happening tomorrow, and he does that every day for the rest of his life, guess what? There's another guy that's exactly like that with a similar brain chemistry that makes him think that it's 99% happening tomorrow, and the cycle just keeps going. There's at least one guy out there that keeps predicting it, that it's going to happen tomorrow, so it just never happens.
Like, the thing that I find funniest is like all of the weird bullshit excuses that these people come up with when they're inevitably wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything from like, oh, like the wind was a little different than I expected, down to like fucking time dilation and like interdimensional interference from demons and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh no, the calendars used to be different. It's October now. It's supposed to be the 8th month, but because we added months, that actually added years to the prediction. My bad.
They're like, honestly, it's like we're actually on. It's like the timeline got split. Like we're on a parallel timeline now, But if we were in the real original
I haven't seen that
timeline,
one.
it would have happened. I've seen that shit. They say like they get
Yeah,
super creative and desperate every time they're fucking wrong.
You want good writing, look at people explaining why their rapture predictions are wrong.
Yeah. I've So we're on like season 10. My mom and I are on like season 10 of Supernatural, watching it together. So there's been all sorts of blasphemous stuff, like God's dead, God left us, all sorts of shit like that. And the other night, my mom was like, it's a really fun show, but their theology's all out of whack. It just kind of bugs me a bit. I was like, well, Mom, if it was realistic, it wouldn't be a show. And it's like, I mean, her understanding of the world, if it was realistic to her understanding the world, it wouldn't be a show. My understanding of the world, also not a show, if it was realistic. And I think it's the most honest thing I've said about that show to her. No, that's a lie. I've said more honest things. But I think that's one where it's just like, Mom, if it was realistic, it wouldn't be a show. Where it's like, I think that's the best way to go around. Yeah, what you believe in isn't real either. Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've long since moved past my edgy atheist days.
It's still there. I'm just tired. Like me saying if it was realistic, it wouldn't be a show. Another Christian could have told that to her. Still holds.
Well, I'm just like, my opinions on it these days, just like, just don't talk to me about it. I don't care.
Yeah. I think what helps is like the first 2 or 3 seasons. I'm just like, Mom, it's a show. Mom, it's a show. So now we're almost halfway through season 10. She's still having a good time. By the way, that show is more gory than Weapons. By the way. Just
Spoilers.
Just to reel it back to that. Spoilers. I don't think that's much of a spoiler. There's people that are pretty anti-gore.
Yeah.
And I don't think you understand how gory Supernatural is.
No, I
People
understand.
get exploded all the time. There's constantly guts everywhere. It's like a bad slasher fic. That was on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on the CW.
I mean, the
It's
CW
insane how
is-
much violence they got away with.
the CW was and still is, for a lot of parts, trash television. Not saying that Supernatural
In the
is
best
trash.
way.
It is, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful trash. A lot of it's
Yeah.
beautiful trash.
It's trash television in the best way.
The CW was the WB for all you old fucks out there, like Larry. And
I gotta say, like, for as god awful as it was, I still think the world got robbed when Batwoman got canceled.
didn't watch it. I saw a lot of the Flash and Arrow, and then yeah, I just got like, I like the Flash and I liked Arrow. but I started to drop off because I just got burnt out on superheroes for a while.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, like the first
I
two
don't really watch
seasons.
superhero anything anymore.
I think it was the first two seasons of Batwoman with Ruby Rose as Kate Kane were so stupefyingly bad that it was incredibly entertaining. It's like, holy fuck, this is awful. And funny as hell.
Nice. Did you see there was a fake article that came out that said Alan Tudyk was going to be playing one of the Robins. Fuck. Why can't I remember his name right now?
Probably because there's 4 of them.
Yeah, do you know their names?
First one is Richard Grayson, then Jason Todd, then Tim Drake, and finally Damian Wayne.
I think he was going to do Jason Todd, is what the article said.
That's the one that got beat to death with a crowbar and exploded.
Yeah. Yeah,
Joker
then
found
Alan
confetti in his head.
Alan Tudyk retweeted that and said, no, it's not. And then James Gunn, who's in charge of DC now, responded to that and said, quit denying it. So I don't know if Alan Tudyk's going to be a Robin or not.
Well, James Gunn lies pretty prolifically.
I know. And I think that's very funny because it keeps me on my toes for whatever he's making.
Also, I don't think Alan Tudyk would be a Robin. He would be like
Nightwing,
Red. What? Not Red Skull. Red Mask.
Red Hood. That's
Red
who
Hood.
Jason
Thank
Todd
you.
becomes.
Thank you.
with his red
He'd
hair.
be one of those characters.
Also, the fact that, I mean, like, he looks pretty good for his age, but at the same time, it's like, Alan Tudyk's also 54.
Yeah. Make him older than Batman. You know, James Gunn got his start with Trauma Films. He's okay with being weird. Let's get weird with it. Let's make Robin older than Batman. That'd be hilarious.
Well, the last guy to portray Batman on the big screen is Robert Pattinson, who is currently 39.
Also, Alan Tudyk doesn't look that old.
No, he really doesn't.
I say he looks good for his age. Then again, that
Yeah.
tends to be a lot of people in Hollywood.
Well, yeah, you
Money
get all that
makes you
preventative
younger.
care. You get all that preventative care. You get all the access to good food and healthy things to do. Yeah,
I mean, after
you're gonna
for a
look
while,
young for a while.
like, I love the guy, but Clint Eastwood looks like if you breathe on him, he'll turn to dust.
Well, yeah,
Which
because he
sucks.
don't give a fuck. He didn't do the healthy stuff. So
I mean, neither did
it's
Shatner.
fucking Clint Eastwood.
And Shatner looks better than Clint, and he's older than him.
I think Shatner might
Also
look
an
better
anomaly.
because he got fat. Yeah, there's a gene
Yeah.
factor, but I think Shatner also got fat, so it stretched out the wrinkles a bit. You know?
Yeah, Clint's kind of emaciated looking.
He stayed in the same shape his entire life, maybe even skinnier now than he was.
No, I mean, like prime Star Trek. Like, he was in good shape. He was in better shape than I've ever been.
Yeah, he was fun. Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, I'd say physically he was probably in the best shape of any of the mainline Star Trek captains.
Well, I don't know. I think Leonard Nimoy is probably in good shape. Probably just more of a cardio thing.
Leonard Nimoy passed away.
Yeah, he's dead now. He did a lot of drugs.
I was gonna say, he's been dead for multiple years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying he was in decent shape during Star Trek. He did a lot of drugs, dude.
Jesus Christ, he's been dead for 10 years. Over 10 years.
Do you know how many drugs you have to take to come up with the Bilbo Baggins song? Better question. Have you heard that song? Have you seen the music video?
Yes, I have seen and heard the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah, I can't argue with you, which is the part I hate the most about this.
It is fucking hilarious.
It's a fun time. Don't get me wrong. If you're hanging out with stoner friends, toss that thing on. It's great. You'll be singing it together as you just wander around town high as shit. It's fun.
like ironically, like it's in a similar tier of hilarity to a heavily intoxicated William Shatner doing Rocket Man.
Yeah. Rocket Man.
Yeah, man.
Going out and headed. Rocket Man.
He's just like, he's becoming increasingly more disheveled as the song goes on.
All I'm thinking of right now is that one Stewie skit where he's 3 different people singing it in various stages of emotional state and
that thing that Stewie is doing is a parody of the actual William Shatner performance.
I'm aware.
Yeah, have you
That's
ever
why
seen
it's
it?
what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Like, it's just he just straight up does a reenactment, pretty much.
What is Jables doing?
I don't know. He's gone off to do something.
He's pooping.
I was
Which is
doing
what
that
I
earlier.
had to disappear to do earlier. And unfortunately, it happened to be at the same time my kid had to go use the restroom. And he didn't make it.
Oh.
But he made the effort, I think.
So, I pooped before the show. Thank you very much. I don't know, every once in a while I gotta test you guys to see if you guys can carry the show.
Of course not.
I was doing a poop during the show. I has headset though.
Yeah.
And no camera.
I have pooped during the show before.
As have I. Back when we weren't on camera, it was just a thing that happened.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if I'll ever be on camera or not. Because I have a real tendency to want to pace around while I'm doing the show, or like when I'm talking in general.
I get it.
Walking around right now.
Alright, well, let's talk about YouTube recommendeds.
What did you get recommended?
Recommended.
What do I have to pull up?
You don't have to pull anything up. I just want to talk about how it's bullshit.
Yeah, the way the
so,
algorithm works is
like-
dog water.
Yeah, like starting in like late September, I started, watching like first time reaction to Sixth Sense and other like horror movies and thrillers and stuff like that, because I want to gear my algorithm towards that, and, like other people watching like, horror movies that I've seen for the first time stuff, because spooky season. I watched one video about a woman trying out Tinder as a dude.
Oh, squeeze me.
Because those are always like interesting to me, because I'm just like, yeah, Tinder sucks as a dude. And then ever since then, it's just been tons and tons of videos of just like men's rights shit, women hating women, just constantly just filled up my whole algorithm. Just like, this is why women suck, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I just wanted to watch a video where somebody gained a little empathy. And now all of my recommendeds are just filled with this trash that I don't need. And that is how the pipeline is created. I'm pretty damn sure. My algorithm doesn't need to be full of all that. I watched one video. I watched like, I don't know, probably like 10 reactions to Cabin in the Woods.
Yep.
On top of other things.
It's just like, oh, you don't want to see any of that positive shit. You want to see this rage baiting shit.
Rage bait works for an
Yeah.
unfortunate reason, and I hate it.
I wanted to see somebody gain a little empathy. And it fucking backfired. And I've been trying to fix it since. It's still not fixed. I'm constantly recommended it. I've been getting like Steven Crowder showing up in my shorts a lot lately too, because of it. And it's nothing I can do. I don't know what else to do. My algorithm was fixed. I watched one video. It fucked it all up.
Yeah, rage bait exists for a reason, and it's fucking annoying.
And I want to clarify, I just don't like Steven Crowder. I don't hate him. I don't think he's the worst person in the world. It's just...
He's not your cup of tea.
I disagree with... Not my cup of tea. I disagree with him enough that I don't bother. He has a few good videos out there. I think he should have kept with stand-up because he had a lot of potential, but then he took the political route, and I think he fucked himself. I think he would have had a lot more fun just being a stand-up. You know.
He gets along okay, it seems like.
Oh, he's richer by not being a stand-up for sure. 1,000%.
I mean, like, he doesn't seem to be that.
I said I thought he would
bothered
have more
with
fun.
his position in life. He seems like he's fine.
Yeah, but every once in a while I catch him saying some things, and I really have to ask, are you saying that because of your audience, or are you saying that because you actually believe it? And it's not particularly what he's saying, it's how he's saying it. That sort of thing. So. But there's no way for me to tell. I can't read his mind. Just curious.
Bad algorithms.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's my message to everybody out there. Is don't trust your algorithm. Switch it up. Look for new things. Click on things that you wouldn't normally click on. Confuse the algorithm. If you change what you watch, it'll change what other people watch, because that's also how the algorithm works. It's because it looks at your viewing habits, and it equates that to other people that have similar viewing habits, and it recommends similar things to those other people that have similar viewing habits as you. So, if you expand your viewing habits a bit, that'll help somebody else expand their viewing habits a bit too. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
The biggest issue is, like, I like watching those, I like watching the real things I've seen as a firefighter shorts, because they're funny. But it's honestly
those
really
are
annoying
fun, but
when
then
I'm
it starts
just looking
giving you
for
too many.
those. Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
What'd you say?
Oh, no, sometimes when I watch just a couple of those, it starts giving me too many of them.
Yeah, I can see that.
No. Or they'll start repeating. But what were you saying?
Like, it's... Sometimes I'm just on a kick to watch those, and then randomly it'll stop showing me them. So I have to go to the actual channel to fucking watch them.
Yeah. I don't think that's a terrible thing, especially because you're shorts. It wants you to watch some other stuff. I think that's okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch other stuff. It should not be making a decision for me. Fuck you, Clanker.
Well, how is it? Wait, when you're scrolling through shorts, how is it going to determine what to watch next?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, it has to make some sort of decision for you.
Yeah, but I don't know how it's making that decision.
I showed...
But it'll stop showing me... It'll stop having them show up. Like, I watched 2, and then they stop showing up for a month, and I have to go find them personally. It's really annoying.
Yeah, there's... I showed Dina my homepage on YouTube one time, like just all the stuff that's just recommended to me, and it ranges everywhere from like just stand-up bits to in-depth conversations on the effect of the medulla oblongata on an alligator, and she got really confused.
There's something
plus
wrong
there's some
with his
flattering stuff in
medulla
there.
oblongata.
That wasn't exact. I know. Yes, that was a Waterboy reference.
You can sneak
But
that
yeah,
past me.
it's like stand-up bits. Man makes Iron Man suit. Debates on. Not making that joke. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, the top row of videos in my recommended are something political. The genius logic of the NATO phonetic alphabet. Why these rooms disappeared from our homes. And HCM. Rachel Hogg Burns, Battletech Cinematic Electronic Anthem. What? So, 3 of those sound interesting.
Yeah.
I have no clue what
Yeah,
that
like-
last one is.
One of my top ones, I have no idea why it's even here. Actually, there's a couple I really like that. Let's see, I've
All
got,
right, so hold on.
got a liberal hive
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
video. Then it's like
Yeah,
the final
same.
play of every World Series 1990 to 2023. It's like, I don't watch baseball videos though. And then there's Hank Hill, Rooster, Alice in Chains AI cover. It's like, I don't watch any of those either.
Oh, YouTube playables. I have never played a single one of your fucking games. I will never play a single one of your fucking games. Why are you recommending these to me?
They have Jetpack Joyride on there, don't they?
I don't care.
So I have a reaction to a South Park episode. A Brit reacts to Brits visit the U.S. and try American pizza. Then a video titled "Women Need Jesus."
That's a weird
Specifically,
one for an atheist.
women.
and then this one chick I've been watching lately just posted a reaction to Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. Yeah. For the Women Need Jesus one, I think that's a reaction to Shionhead's video about the female gooners.
So one of the ones that's actually reasonable on my recommendeds is a Brandon Herrera video. It's Gun Meme Review. And it's, they made the Warhammer bolter!
Yeah, that's wild.
So, also within that first and the second line I recommended it's a Reagan and Watkins song called SBD. I don't know what SB as in boy, D as in dog stands for. But those are the same guys that did Suck a Gun Like a Dick. So could be anything.
Could be.
For anybody out there that doesn't remember. Actually, I don't
Jesus.
know if I have that soundbite anymore. What?
Nothing. Conversation that I was having with other people.
Why are you having conversations with other people?
No, it was earlier, and I was about to say, oh geez, I just saw something that reminds me of what we were talking about, and yeah, irrelevant to this show.
All right. Sorry, I was trying to figure out what that song was about. Hey, I'm Jable, and this is me trying to figure out what a song's about. I just realized the value of that soundbite is you can just say what you're doing and play that, and it's funny every time. Hey, I'm Jables, and I'm doing a show with no audience.
Or
works for everything. You guys try it.
self-deprecation. Yeah, it's like the new Giles theme goes with everything.
Okay, so
Yeah,
one of
or
the
like- I
videos
like
on
the
my
Benny Hill thing.
recommended. One of the videos on my recommended is it's the original sin of computing that no one can fix. But what caught my attention was invisible back door, and it's a woman holding an apple.
Nice.
I was like, what the fuck is this video about? Oh, it's about computing. Okay.
Yeah, I always find it's like everybody calls it the Benny Hill theme. It's like, you know that song has an actual name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the actual name for the song for MASH is "Suicide is Painless." I know, but if I said the actual name of the song, nobody would get it.
The name, for anybody wondering, is Yakety Sax.
What is the actual name, though? I don't actually know.
Yakety sax.
It's Yakety Sax,
Oh.
which I think is a
Oh.
funnier name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you said. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Here, I'll do my best, Steve on first. Hey, everybody! My name's James Boogly, and I'm gonna grab another beer. Ta-da! The timing was perfect too. I couldn't have planned that better. That's all right.
Yeah. Although I think one of my favorite things where like music ended up being used for like something it was never intended for to great effect is this guy named Julius Fusik, I think it's called, or Fukik. But he made this, he intended it as a military march. It was called Entry of the Gladiators.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. For the Austro-Hungarian
It is-
army.
And it is the... Should I... You want me to say it?
Go ahead.
It is the music that you think about whenever somebody brings up a circus.
Yep.
That was a war march song.
That was the original intention, anyway.
Yeah. How do I not have that on my soundboard? That's weird.
You mean our soundboard, comrade?
uh,
That's honestly one of the best ones.
It's a good song.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Should live for the.
Oh no, it's fucking up.
I was just trying to be slightly funny. You guys are getting butthurt, so I'm gonna go further down the rabbit hole. Go fuck yourselves. Just like something completely stupid and just take it farther. Just keep going. Keep digging. Keep digging.
That was. I'm so glad that we caught that as a sound. That was so fucking funny.
Oh, and I'll use it every time one of my jokes bombs.
Yeah, it's definitely like one of the most perfect sound bites for "I'm taking my ball and going home" situations.
Fuck you guys, I'm out.
Yeah. The ski guys, I'm getting him.
You know what? Colonizing wasn't that bad.
Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, another good one would probably be my reaction to being called homophobic from back in the day.
You know, that was a really fun bit, and I should have that. I don't. That was on the old soundboard before I switched computers. I had to start fresh.
It was just a really perfect, like, inflection where I'm just like, no! God damn it, no!
Yeah, I gotta find those. I gotta find that episode. I'll get them back. Don't worry.
Well, like, in the server where we set up the old one that doesn't get used anymore, it's in the clips section.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Crab got it as a clip.
Okay. I remember I was for a while, and that's how I found the that's how I found that Rimshee clip. It's just
I'm looking. It says like the last clip that Crab did in that channel is from 2022. Good God, it's like, what is Sir known for? And before that, it's like Jables consents to necrophilia.
You know what? I don't doubt that that's what I actually said. So...
The fact that you don't remember makes it even better.
There's one titled "Where Are All the Jews?"
Dude, that was over 3 years. That was 3.5 years ago. Okay.
Your point?
You expect me to just remember that?
Yes. If you don't
Peter
have
Dinklage,
a
go
if you don't have
fuck
a
yourself, you
photographic memory, you're fucked.
Yeah. I don't, and that's why I have to be honest, so I don't have to remember things.
The easiest way to
Rubber
lie
bones
is to
make-
couch it in the truth.
I remember this clip because it's one of the. It's an instance of like one of the times where I made Jables laugh the hardest since I've known him. That was the rubber bones
Which
makes
one?
for punchable babies. Because like Jables was like talking about Rimshee's kid, talking about like, he's like, you know, like, oh, this is fun. It's like, you know, like, you know, babies, like, they're bones, you know, like they just bounce, like, they'll be fine. I'm like, well, yeah, what the fuck do you think they make Super Bowls out of? Jables
Yeah.
fucking registers that. Where is it? Where is it?
By the way, we officially have made it over 8 months without a food derailment.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, like the 3-part,
Crab.
the 3-part me ranting about
Hold on.
Asians.
Crab's asking if I have any Nick sound bites. I might.
Mutual combat in Washington.
I have a Jeff one.
My name is Jeff Holiday. I'm the creator of Kekistan, and I love the blacks.
Fuck you, Jeff. Go away.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, I do have some Nick sound bites, but I'm not allowed to share them.
They're what he really thinks of me.
No,
I'm
it's
just gonna drop this enduring show.
Yeah, Crab, to answer your question, yes, I have some Nick sound bites. Some of them I can share. I don't remember what they're labeled as, though. And some of them I cannot share because that's private. That's private chat fun. That's not.
Yeah, that's
streaming
about the
live
people he hates.
fun.
we don't put slurs on Twitch.
You know what? No slurs.
Oh, he got that angry about those people, huh?
Yeah, those people. Hey, anybody who's watching this later, put in the comments what you think we mean when we say those people. I guess you won't guess it right. Because I'm talking about the people that live in Antarctica trying to keep the secret about the ice ridge going around the Earth because the Earth is flat. And with
God
that,
damn it,
we've
we
been
can't talk about that.
Discord. We've been in your Legend Saints Discord. I'm a controlled opposition for the flat Earth theory. Everybody else have a good night. Crab, you're late. Go fuck yourself.
Well, bye, everybody.
Have a good night, everyone. I gotta... We're out of here, Jables.